Yo, what's up, sports bettors? Happy Saturday. I have a little two-pick parlay, a little bankroll builder parlay. NBA playoffs, I got to play on the 76ers Nets game. And then I also have a bet on the NHL playoffs in my parlay. Two picks, really good value. This sports book is screwing up big time. So let's go ahead, let's get into it.
What's up, sports bettors? So I'm actually going to have three picks in this video. So I have one straight bet. The straight bet I'm on is Astros Braves first inning total runs over half of a total run. So just for there to be a run in the first inning. This is also called a YRFI bet. Yes, run first inning. And you're going to see I locked it in for $250 on Caesars at plus 110 odds. So I say this all the time, literally every video, because it's so critical to understand in sports betting. But the reason sports betting can be so profitable and the reason that sports books are so exploitable is they all try to set lines independently, right? They all try to do it themselves. So what you're going to notice is no sportsbook, right? We have Pinnacle, Stake, and TonyBet already have posted odds on the first inning total runs for Saturday. Is they're giving us, no other sportsbook is giving us odds above minus 106 on Pinnacle. In most sportsbooks, you can see Stake and TonyBet, they have the yes run first inning as the favored outcome, right? Stake and TonyBet both have lines juiced for there to be over half of a total run in the first inning. So getting plus 110 on Caesars is crazy value, right? So I hit this play for $250. And I say this all the time, but really this is the key to sports betting. Find value in the market, right? I'm not betting on this because my gut told me to. I'm following the data, right? I have three other data points, Stake, TonyBet, and Pinnacle. They're all pricing this, around minus 110, minus 115 odds. We're getting a crazy line discrepancy on Caesars at plus 110. They're giving us too much value. Just the same way an investor is hunting through the market, looking for underpriced assets, right? Things that are too cheap where they can buy them. It's the same thing as a sports bettor, right? If you use Caesars, you're looking for value on Caesars. Where is Caesars offering, so much value that we just have to bet it as a sports bettor? And we have tons of videos about how to break down your profit margin. So you can see right here, the profit margin on this bet is 1.45%. So we have tons of videos about how to manage your bankroll. So this is your recommended bet size, how to calculate your profit margin. But I mean, as a rational, data-driven sports bettor, you have numerous data points, numerous sports books posting odds. So as a sharp bettor, you're just looking for line discrepancies, right? So if you use Caesars, this is a great bet to go with for Saturday. They're giving us plus 110. No other books even giving us plus money. Very clear line discrepancy. We have numerous data points all telling us this line should be priced around minus 110, and we're getting plus 110 on Caesars. So that's the first bet I went with. So then let's get over to my parlay. So I have a two-pick parlay. I've explained this before, but OddsJam, the positive EV tool, it works for pre-match betting, it works for live betting. But what you're going to notice is you can get the over 6.5 total goals in Devils Rangers at plus 140. Right, so you can get plus 140 on Fliff, and no other sportsbook is giving us better than plus 125. I mean, most sportsbooks, every other data point, right, they're pricing this around plus 120, the low plus 120s. We're getting plus 140 on Fliff, right? So this is clear improvement. I mean, we literally have numerous data points, tons of data points, every other sportsbook telling us, yo, this should be priced at around plus 125. We're getting plus 140. So essentially, the way that sportsbooks make money, right? So I'll pull up this calculator. I say this, I've said this before, but this is the most important calculator in sports betting. If you understand how this calculator works, you understand this text, please read through this text, you will be a much more profitable sports bettor, right? The way that sportsbooks make money is they charge a spread, right? So you can see Pinnacle right here. They're charging a spread of 21 cents, plus 122, minus 143. So they're only giving you plus 122 on the over. And again, the way sportsbooks make money is they bake in a spread. That spread is called the VIG. Right? So sportsbooks, essentially, they have models that say, hey, this is the fair price, and then they juice their markets. So if we put in Pinnacle's market, they have the over at plus 122, the under at minus 143. So essentially what that means, right, is the over 6.5. So now I got to zoom out a bit again. But all Pinnacle is saying is, hey, we're giving you plus 122 on the over, minus 143 on the under. So that's their market with their spread baked in. The same way a stockbroker will be like, hey, I think this stock is worth $11. So I'll buy this stock for 10. I'll sell it for 12, right? Stockbrokers bake in a spread. They get their fair value, and then they bake in a spread. The same way a car dealer makes money, right? The way a car dealer makes money is they say, hey, I think this car is worth $15,000, so I'm going to try to buy it for $10,000 and sell it for $20,000. They're dealers. They make money by charging a spread. It's no different on sportsbooks. The way that sportsbooks work, just like Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, is the way that Pinnacle works is they bake a spread into their market, right? So here, Pinnacle, they have the over at plus 122, the under at minus 143, so that's a 21-cent spread. So what we want to do as sharp bettors is say, okay, what would their line be with the spread removed? Right? The same way if a stockbroker says, hey, I'll buy this stock for $10, I'll sell it for $12, the midpoint is $11. That's the fair value. That's the midpoint of their market. That's known as the fair price of a stock. If a car dealer says, hey, I'll buy this car for 10 grand, I'll sell it for 20 grand, you can assume they think the car's worth somewhere in the middle, maybe around 15 grand. So it's no different in sports betting. We just want to remove this spread. So essentially, because Pinnacle, they're only giving you plus 122 odds on the over 6.5 total goals, the fair line with the VIG removed is roughly plus 130, plus 130.64, right? So this is the fair price. right? So what we're getting on Fliff is plus 140. So we're getting a higher price, right? We're getting more value, better odds than the true line with the VIG removed, right? So you remove the VIG and you see, hey, Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, their fair price on the over is plus 130.64. The fair price on the under, so their market with the VIG removed, with the spread removed, is plus 130 on the over, minus 130 roughly on the under. We're getting plus 140 on the over, which is better than the no VIG odds or the fair odds, right? It's kind of like if a stockbroker tells you, hey, I'll buy this stock for 10, I'll sell it for 12, and your friend is like, hey, I'll give you my stock for $9. Well, you know they're stockbrokers, you know, really smart people in the stock market buying the stock for $10. So if your friend will sell it to you for $9, that's a no-brainer. So it's no different here because all the sports books are only giving us around plus 120, plus 125 odds, right? Getting plus 140 on Fliff is enough value to be profitable and beat the VIG. So my first bet in my parlay is over 6.5 goals in Devils Rangers, right? Really high profit margin. I'm just following the value. I say this in every video, but I mean, you're never going to see me just be like, here's my degenerate bet of the day. I wake up, I go to bed, I'm looking at the markets, hunting for value. It's really that simple. I mean, it's exhausting sometimes. I'm pretty tired right now, but there's profitable bets, so I'm going to go ahead and lock them in. And this is the first play I'm on. Over 6.5 goals in Devils Rangers. 1.91% profit margin, right? And then the second play I'm including in my parlay is right here. So I'm on over 209 points and 76ers nets. So what you're going to notice is Pinnacle, sharpest bookmaker in the world, as well as BetOnline, another really sharp sports book. They both have the over 209 as the favorite outcome, right? BetOnline has the over favored. They have lines juiced towards the over. The over is the favorite outcome. Same with Pinnacle. Pinnacle has the over favored. They have the over 209 points at minus 112. So the sharpest sports books are telling us, hey, the over should be favored. So getting this play at plus 100 in our parlay on Fliff is crazy value.
So here you can see my parlay on Fliff. So I've explained this before, but Fliff is a pretty interesting platform because you only have to be 18 or older to sign up for it. So most sportsbooks are 21 plus. Fliff, you only have to be 18 or older. And it's also available, it's legal in nearly every location in the United States, right? If you're in California, you don't have FanDuel, you don't have DraftKings, but you do have Fliff, right? And there's a lot of profitable betting opportunities on Fliff. Definitely recommend signing up for it. Let's make some money.